You have a visitor.
Ah, Olivia.
I have to tell you, jail bars actually become you. You should have tried this look years ago.
Oh, come now. What about a kiss for your once almost brother-in-law?
Oh, Edmund, please.
Hey, you have 10 minutes.
Okay. That should be sufficient.
Never used to be. What do you say you post my bail and then we'll head on out of here?
You really do live in a fantasy world, don't you?
Now, is that any way to treat the prince who made you rich and successful?
I am successful because of my hard work and determination.
And the opportunity I gave you in San Cristobal. Without the Harbor Project, you'd just become another one of Josh Lewis's ex-wives, sentenced to a life of alimony, if any, that he had given you.
I might still be married to Josh if you hadn't invited the mob to my little projects. Why don't you get begging, if that's why you dragged me down here? Because I have a plane to catch, and I'm not particularly entertained by this anymore.
All right. Enough of the fun and games. Just get me out of here.
Even the monkeys at the zoo shake the bars and grin at me. Why don't you shake something for me? Maybe I'll throw you a banana.
Do you think this is funny?
I think you're exactly where you belong.
All right. All I want to do is go home to San Cristobal. They've restored the monarchy there. I have a brother there I have never met, and an opportunity in which I might share, and then in turn, share it with those who have been loyal to me.
Bull! Alan told me what you've been up to. Exploiting Beth's memory. Scamming the Spauldings for money by using some imposter.
Her name is Lorelei Hills.
I don't care who she is or where you found her. What you did is beyond understanding. You know, I actually thought that you loved Beth.
I did.
What did you do? You turn into Dr. Frankenstein and go out and build another? What kind of love is that?
All right. I made a mistake, and it cost me. Are you happy with that? When this woman, Lorelei Hills, she reminded me so much of Beth for a while that it was as if Beth had come back to me. And then, after that, it started to change, and I thought, oh, look, never mind. Just, all I want to do is take Lorelei away from here. Anywhere so we can start over again. Forget the money, forget the monarchy, forget all of it. Just get me out of here.
My. Edmund's in love.
I'm telling you the truth now. Look, we'll leave Springfield. You'll never see either one of us again. No one will be hurt. No one. You were given a second chance. Can't you find it in your heart to give me one too?
That was a really nice try. But no. I think it's safer for the rest of the world if you stay exactly where you are. So sit tight and rot.
Olivia. Olivia!
Since when can a little snow on the ground close an airport?
Look, the pilot said it would be a couple of hours, so why don't we relax, have a cup of coffee, and go over our business plan?
Olivia, I will relax when I see you sunning in a teeny bikini on our balcony in Rio.
My balcony? Because I'm sure we have separate rooms, right?
Well, they may have lost one of the reservations. Who knows?
Well, you know something? I can guarantee you I will find mine, but you, on the other hand, might be sleeping in the lobby.
Always so charitable. That's what I love about you.
Speaking of charity, I had a conversation with Edmund Winslow. He was begging for alms, enough to post bail.
Well, I hope you didn't give it to him.
Why would I do that? I know what he's done to you and to Beth.
You don't know the half of it. That charlatan, Lorelei Hills, is lying in my guest room, and she's playing Phillip and Lillian like a violin. If she's still there when I return, I don't know what I'll do.
Maybe I can help.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. And you won't even have to lift a finger. No, that's not true. Maybe one, but just to dial. Look, don't take this the wrong way because I'm no fan of Edmund's, but as long as he's in jail, Lorelei Hill is going to stay here.
Are you suggesting that I bail Edmund out?
He said that he wants to take her someplace, so if you drop the charges, who knows? Maybe he'll pack her up, they'll go back to San Cristobal and fleece the new heir apparent.
Or maybe not.
You have a better idea?
If I do that, Phillip will have a fit.
Oh, what price for peace?
Well, I'm glad you're not one of those sentimental females.
I'm sure I'm supposed to be insulted, but...
No, that's a compliment. I love the way we think alike. Well, good morning.
Good morning to you.
You're a little early. I guess you just couldn't wait to spend a little more time with the master.
Of what?
Deal making, among other skills.
It's funny. You know, I think there wasn't enough oxygen in that cabin in your jet because it's affected your memory. I was the one who clinched that deal.
Ah, but I was the one that made it possible for you to go to Rio in the first place.
I was the one who utterly charmed the development minister.
Who sold you on Roberta Ray's in the first place?
Who came up with the harbor redevelopment concept to sell?
Ah, touché.
I have skills of my own, thank you.
Oh, you certainly do. And you'll have to admit that we make a splendid team, especially after this trip.
I'd say we're in pretty good shape.
I'm glad somebody is. Welcome home.
Well, thank you. Garrison, that'll be enough for today. Wow, what seems to be the problem?
It's Lorelei.
Wait a minute, don't tell me that imposter's still in my house.
No, she's gone. But
Well, then there should be no problem. What's happened now?
I'm trying to tell you, if you just listen to me for a second. I did some digging, and I found something very weird. I called directory assistants in Albemarle, Virginia. Now, they told me that Lorelei Hills is the name of a town, not a person.
The woman isn't who she said she was? I'm shocked.
Well, I know you think this is funny, but I'm trying to figure out what the hell has been going on around here.
I'm sure you're trying to figure it out, Philip. And the next thing you're going to tell us is that Lorelei Hills is really Beth Raines. You know, I knew Lorelei Hills was a fake name.
Okay.
Philip, she probably picked it up out of a phone book or
But
something.
there's more to it than that.
The hell there is. She is a phony, period.
I'm trying to tell you something, but you
Maybe
just don't
should
want to get it,
both
do you?
Calm down. Come on, fellas. Breakfast is barely over.
All right. All right, Philip, you obviously have something you need to say, so let's hear it.
All right, just listen to me. I'm not worked up because some blonde came in here and tried to get my money, okay?
Well, you damn well should be.
I am upset because my daughter thinks that her mother is walking out of our lives again, okay? That's why I'm upset.
Lorelei Hills is not Lizzie's mother.
But-
You have not
But I can't convince her of that because there are things that Lorelei knew, things that Lorelei said to Lizzie, and not just Lizzie, to Rick, to me, and to Lillian, things that only Beth should have known.
We've gone over this.
No, we haven't. I'm trying to tell you, you don't understand. It's more than that. She knew songs that Beth and Lillian made up when she was a kid. Now, how the hell would she know that?
I'm not surprised at all.
You're not
Because she is a con artist. They study their characters very carefully, and she played Beth Raines to the hilt. All the more reason you should be glad she's gone, which is exactly why I dropped the charges against her and Edmund.
Oh, okay, so it was you then. You're the reason that Edmund broke in here the other night instead of being in jail where he belongs.
Yes.
You are the one that sprung it.
Yes.
Great. Great.
What do you mean, he came here?
Yes, came here to liberate Lorelei.
Well, I hope you didn't stop him.
Of course I stopped him. She was sick.
Philip, you have become obsessed with this woman for one reason. Because she is your last connection with Beth. But now Beth is dead. She is dead,
Alan,
Philip. and
stop
you have
it.
to
He has a right to grieve in whatever way is easiest for him, okay?
I have a right to deal with this in a sane manner. God knows someone in this family should.
Olivia, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
I know the view is nice from up here, but how do you stand being with him? The only thing that he gives a damn about is his own opinion and getting what he wants. I just can't imagine that that makes for a very good companion.
You know what, Philip? I think, in this case, you're being a little hard on him.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? How do you figure?
Dropping the charges on Edmund and Lorelei was my idea.
Oh, that was your idea?
Yes, it was my idea. I miss her. She was more of a friend to me than I have ever had in my life, and the idea of this Lorelei person running around town pretending to be her was horrific to me, and I wanted her gone.